Hello, we are Tash and Brad, and we are converting this Peugeot Expert van that we bought into a converted camper. So, we have come so far. We've done the insulation, we've painted a couple of the walls. This is all insulated, soundproofed, whatever behind there. The next thing was the windows. So we done one of them yesterday just to test run it, because you are cutting a hole in the side of your van, and we decided to DIY it yourself. Today we are going to bring you guys along to do this window here, which is a special one, isn't it? Why is it special?
So this is the more expensive one. This is the one that there's basically a little bit where it can slide open, so we can get some air when we're sat back here, or look out the window a little bit, which would be nice. But yeah, excited for that one. All
right, Tash, I've let you measure out a few measurements. So what have you been doing so far, so the people know? We're going to take you step by step on this one.
Basically, we need to cut a hole, obviously, in this door, right? But you have to make sure that you leave enough room to do all of the gluing and stuff. So this edge here, 5mm away from this edge, is where we are drawing these little dots. So if you see here, you want 5mm, the top of the dot on this. But yeah, so I've gone around and I've done dots on all around this thing. So when we cut it out, we've got like a bit of a line to follow, because the problem is, if you want to cut a line out of this panel, you kind of need to know where you're cutting and where you're not cutting and how far to go and things like that. Otherwise you could end up with a hole that's too big.
Definitely. So the reason why we're doing 5mm, like Tash says, is it just gives us enough room, because you always want to cut off less then cut off more and it'd be irreversible. Because if you cut out less, you can always go around with the angle grinder after and smoothen stuff out and take edges down. So always cut less, measure twice, cut less than you need to, rather than cut more. Next stage is drilling the holes, baby. Right, you ready to put some holes in your van, Tash?
Oh yeah.
Right, these little dots, I'm gonna get in the middle of them with a small drill bit. Just take your time, nice and slow. No rushing around, because you don't want it to slip and stuff like that. Just take your time, hold it square up against it, and then all you're going to do is start. But Tash is going to go around the other side just to make sure we're coming through and nothing's happening. A little bit of safety. Right,
let's go. Oh, it's there. It's there. Nice. Very good, Governor. Very good.
That's the first hole done. I'm gonna get my knee pads on, because where the floor's still wood, it's getting my freaking knees.
Oh yeah, so get your freaking MMA freaking knee pads on. Yeah. You literally look like you're about to have a fight.
But now,
yeah, look.
Nice. Right, let's film one more hole. But just guys, take your time, take it easy, no rush. If you have to pick up the ruler and measure again, just measure again, no rush. This is probably gonna take 10-15 minutes to do these. Let's start.
See ya.
As you can see, that is pretty much a template of the window. The more holes you drill, the easier it is to follow a nice line around the window. So what we're going to do now is use this big drill bit to cut a hole so we can get the jigsaw in.
So obviously you see we've followed a nice line, and then this random one here, you might be thinking, well, what's that for? This is the hole that we're going to use to cut in so that we can start.
Yeah, with the jigsaw.
With the jigsaw. So now we've got the hole there, now we can make it bigger with this big drill bit.
What I'll do is stand that side and I'll come through.
Okay. Whoa.
The next thing to do is draw a line in between each dot, so then we have a line to follow with the jigsaw. Get the jigsaw up through, and then yeah, you'll see the next step. So Tash is going to be doing the lines. Remember, to the bottom of the hole.
Yes, to the bottom. So we want to go from here, the bottom, not from the top.
End of the day, we've gave ourselves enough space, so when we get the angle grinder on it after, we can just take it out and smooth it and level it up a little bit. That's the point of giving it enough space.
I did a good job. I did a good job there.
Yeah. We're just doing a little bit of protection. So on the skill saw, just putting a little bit of sellotape or masking tape, whatever you've got, so it don't scratch too much on your bodywork and it grinds a bit better. Just protection. You just want to do it before it's too late. And I've done the same to the side of the van as well. Masking tape's better, but we've never had any masking tape, so we just lightly put it on. It should come off if we do it nice and slow without taking off the bodywork. Alright, so on this skill saw is a fine tooth metal cutting blade. It goes through this nice and easy. The goal is it was the bottom line, wasn't it? The bottom of the line, yeah.
Yeah.
Just get through the line basically, and then you can do it after. Nice and slow, nice and easy.
We've put some of these boards here so that we don't get anything on there.
Alright, so now that's cut, have a look at it. Not bad, not bad.
Hello!
We're gonna take the angle grinder and just get rid of the rough spots and little bits like this to straighten it up a little bit so it's a little bit less neat. We need to get under them semicircles there. And then we're gonna take black hammerite and just paint the edges here just to protect it from like rust and stuff like that. Then get the primer, and then silicone. You guys will see, but it's pretty simple and you guys can do it yourself. Just make sure you're wearing protection as well. But I'll probably let my dad do the rest of the sanding. I went round once, but to knock out the proper edges, and then after that is painting it with hammerite, the inside, hemorrhoids the inside, and then primering, getting it done, getting the glass on.
Does everybody like that Brad's glasses have only got one of these little rubber things?
Yeah, safety first guys, safety first. So I've got my tin of hammerite, I'm in the window, I'm just painting around the edges, just making it black so you don't see the silver, and it might help it stop rusting as well. We're gonna silicone bead in between the beading and the glass anyway, just to clean it up, but we'll do that another time, not right now. So we have a little surprise regarding a little bit of decoration in the van, so we'll show you guys after.
And also, as you know, we usually have a little helper on the channel that helps us out with our van conversion, and she's here today. Hey Lils! So we do an outfit check. We've got the Dr. Martens, we've got the leopard print dress, and the cool sun hat. Woohoo!
Alright, so wedgie head, next step is she's got alcohol wipe.
It's so bright, mate. I'm like this looking at the back. It's so bright.
So she's gonna go all the way around the sides, so there isn't any dirt or anything like that when we put the primer on, because we must make sure it sticks and you don't want any dust or dirt under there. Alright, we're gonna get the body primer. We're gonna give it enough time to dry in between this and sticking the silicone on for the window.
Have you put the silicone in a warm
not
bottle
yet,
of water?
but we need to give this a good half an hour, 45 minutes to dry. It doesn't take that long, but you just want to make sure. Whoa, look at that. You just want to make sure.
Oh, I hate them things. Oh, not at me.
Give it a shake, and then what we're going to do is just work our way around, all the way around. So just put the primer on.
Right, so we've done all the primer. Nice, pretty much right up until the end there. All along here. All around the sides. Lovely jubbly. Brad's done a pretty good job there. Right, so we can confirm Brad's dad approves of the primer job. So we're all good.
So as you can see, the window is in and clamped. So it's a nice and easy process. We needed 2 hands, so I couldn't film it, but I will walk you through the steps. Unfortunately, I couldn't film that because we needed all the hands, and that black bloody mastic stuff gets absolutely everywhere, including Tash's legs.
Yeah, you'll notice I've changed into a skirt. That's because I got it all over my trousers that I was wearing. That luckily they're only from Temu, they're only a couple of quid. I'm probably just going to cut the legs off, turn them into shorts.
But what I'll do is I'll just run you through the process quick. So what we did, obviously we done that primer as you guys saw, around the outside, primer, and then we did a bead of silicone all the way around. Make sure it's nice and even all the way around, and then another one at the top, and then another one at the top, 3 at the top, and then 2 at the sides there down the sides. Maybe it was overkill, who knows, but if you got it, you might as well get it on, right? It must provide some protection, at least we think. So we'll keep you guys updated. Don't take our word on that. So what are we doing now? We're letting it set basically in the sun. You can't drive it for 3 hours, but we're gonna leave it 24 hours before we drive it, and we've just clamped it here. What we do is we'll leave the clamps on for at least an hour, 2 hours, just while it sets a bit, and then it should be done. I'll show you that. Look at that window, it's like HD definition through there, and this window, you can't see that, but it's a sliding one, and it should look good. So what you'll do, you guys will see in future videos about our windows, that is pretty much the finished product of that, and we'll call the video there. You guys got the rough idea of how to do like the window yourself, the way we do it. Like I said, watch your own research and talk to professionals if you have to. Don't take our guide as gospel. Yeah, and this has been Tash and Brad, and that is another journey of our camping conversion, our van conversion. So we'll take care, and we'll see you guys soon, right? Hit that subscribe button, you, or
Hit that subscribe button, you filthy animal.
Tash and Brad at the back of the van.
Isn't it so cool, guys? I absolutely love it. I literally think it's so nice. I love how it came out. We had a couple of things along the way where like, what colour do we do? What do we do here? And I think this is so nice. I love like the orange sun. Tash and Brad, nice little road because we're on the road again.
Nice, actually, Parker. All right, we're gonna end the video there. This is the real ending. Take care. See you soon. Cost me a tenner.